Welcome back to another episode of Dapper Dialogue, where style meets substance in every conversation.
Yep.
Show.
Fellas,
What's up?
it's a
What's
good
happening?
day, man. How y'all feeling?
Bless.
Blessed.
Everything is everything.
And
Feeling good.
Feeling good.
man,
Good
feeling
week.
good.
Good weather right now. So
Yeah.
can't complain.
You know what I'm saying? Sun is out,
Yep.
so that means the vibes is out.
Yep.
Absolutely. Devin, hit him again with how much some chops cost.
We hitting them 18-cent shots.
18 cents.
Yes, 18 cents.
So indeed, we know what we doing when she leave.
18 cents. Somebody do the math on 5 shots at 18 cents. Don't do it for real. 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 I don't want to know how
the
cheap that
computers.
is.
Brother, I will
Oh,
tell
no, I
you.
see that.
About a
I'm
dollar or something?
scrambling.
$1 or something?
Less than that.
Less than that. You can get
5, 18, what is that, 20
Somebody
per?
finna go in there with a $5 bill
have a,
Indeed.
and look at the bartender.
Hey, you know what I'm
like,
gonna do?
What can I get with
You
that?
do the math.
I'm gonna find my nearest homeless man.
Oh, nah.
Give him a 10.
It's like, give me some change. That wasn't a good one.
You go there.
I will give you this. If you give me all the tin cans in that bag.
All the corn liquor you could drink.
Speaking of corn liquor,
Irish beer.
speaking of corn liquor, that goes into
Yeah, right into.
right into it. So, a great movie just dropped. Well, I mean,
It was great.
in,
I
your,
think
in
it
my
was great.
opinion, I thought it was great.
I thought it was great.
Uh,
as well.
We've all seen it. We've all seen Sinners. So if you haven't seen it, don't fast forward through this. Listen to the spoilers, because if you haven't seen it by now, you're wrong. So,
You're wrong.
so yeah, what y'all think of the movie, man?
Man, that was a great movie. It was a great movie. It wasn't the greatest movie I've ever seen, but
sure.
but it was a great movie. It's the best movie I've seen in a while. That and another movie called Magazine Dreams with Jonathan Majors in it.
I did hear
Those two came I think within a month or two of each other.
Okay.
Really good movie, both of them. But Sinners was I seen it twice.
Word.
Yeah, I did. I saw it twice as well. It's the idea of it, like for it to be like an original, you know what I'm saying, idea. I mean, it was fire, man. And hats off to Michael B. Jordan. Like I didn't know he was gonna be playing two. But he got to the point where I didn't even see, Smoke and Stack as like the same
same person.
as
Oh, yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm like, okay, it's the same person playing two different people, and I saw it literally as that.
You
So
forget that.
yeah, he should definitely be winning some awards off that for sure. And yeah, no, it was great, man. I enjoyed it, and I don't even like the horror movies for real.
Me either.
But yeah, it was.
Did y'all think it was that scary, bro? It wasn't that scary.
I think it was that.
It was in a horror context.
Yeah, it was in horror
it
context,
was.
but I wouldn't say it was like a.
But shit, they did more singing than
But really though, a lot of those horror movies
Pick
be like
Paul
that. though.
Robin Clean.
They're more like thriller and suspenseful than like real scary horror.
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
But no, I thought it was good too. This just makes me sad because he wrote the Blade script for Marvel. And they didn't take it.
Oh, wait. They didn't take it?
Yeah.
Why not?
It was just so
It
weird.
was probably
about,
similar
Marvel's
to
weird
Sinners.
though.
It's stupid.
Yeah,
It's
It's because
Marvel's
they owned by Disney now. They
Marvel
got a
weird, but
cookie
like
cut.
seeing Sinners and then knowing that kind of made me sad. But I appreciated all the like the historical references and stuff in it. I thought it was
that
really
part
dope.
too, and it was so
Yeah.
layered, bro. It was
Yeah.
so layered, like historical context and all that stuff too.
Mm-hmm.
What you thought about it, Tom?
No, I thought it was fire, man. I hate to be like this, but I do feel like it was a little bit overhyped.
A little bit gassed.
A little bit gassed.
Yeah.
Just a tad. I feel like it deserves all the praise that it received.
Yeah,
It was just a little bit gassed. And maybe I feel this way because I didn't know that all of the fighting happened in one night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't think that I thought the movie was going to be,
spread out.
you know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
thought it was going to be a battle that lasted more than just one night. So at the end, when the sun came up, I was like, oh, it's over. And you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I still think it was a good movie. I really wish I got a chance to see it in IMAX because there were a lot of scenes where I could tell
Yeah.
the camera
Right.
is supposed,
It's the-
the view is
yeah.
supposed to look a lot better than what I'm seeing right now.
For sure.
Not saying that it was
Blurry or
whack
nothing.
or anything like that in the normal view, but yeah, no, I thought it was cool, man. Like I agree with you, bro. Michael B. Jordan gotta win something. off of
bruh.
that,
Yeah,
bro.
nah, he snapped off
Gotta
that
win
one, man.
something.
Shout out to the other young. I forgot his name.
Miles
Bro who
Kane.
could sing.
Yeah.
I think that's his last name.
Who played Sammy?
Yeah.
Preacher Boy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
he
did a good
spazzed.
job too. Yeah.
But to be your first acting job,
Yeah.
it is this.
Yeah, come on, bro. Yeah. I also think the promo to it, like the rollout, was also kind of got people hyped too. You know, like the way Ryan Coogler was explaining, how they shot the film and
That
all
was
that, and really kind of
absolutely-
getting like in depth of like the technical, whatever like behind shooting the film is like something that we don't really think about as viewers. So I think that also kind of had people excited and probably added to that like the hype
Mhm.
around it
That's what
as
got
well.
me excited. I was like, oh,
Yeah. Hey, so you know we shot it in
Bro, his accent is unlike any other accent that I've ever heard. I used to think that Nipsey Hussle,
yeah.
I used to think he had one of the craziest West Coast accents. But Ryan Coogler is crazy.
Yeah, nah, for sure.
So Sinners, we shot on the big boy format entirely. This is what we call large format in motion picture photography. It's just 65 millimeter. Crazy enough, the same material as this Super 8 right here, but just wider.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, nah, man. So shout out to Ryan Coog, man. Shout out to everybody that was a part of that. That was a really good one.
Yeah.
Music. I ain't gonna lie, it's been kind of dry.
It has been.
Yeah.
It's been kind of
I've been
dry.
spending the same stuff.
Hey, man. The devil works hard, but Bodie James works harder. He
Hey,
works
Benny,
harder.
he
He's the
dropped a
only
lot.
person dropping. Benny dropped a little EP.
Yeah.
That joint was fire.
But Bodie, how many albums has it been since the beginning?
Bro.
Since January 2025.
Since
Since the top of the year.
January
Since
2nd.
January
Oh, my bad.
1, 2025. How many albums has he dropped to date?
I think right now he
5 or
might be up
6?
to 6 or 7.
Yeah, 5.
That is
I think it's like
insane.
I think he might be up to 6 or 7. And my brother just sent me something on Friday. He dropped a single off of an album that's coming out on Friday.
Bro, Bodie, what are you trying to prove? Like, what's up, dog?
I don't understand why he working this hard. Like, I respect it.
I
love
do.
it as a consumer.
Can't do nothing but respect.
I can't keep up, though.
But God,
I can't keep up, bro.
I definitely can't keep up.
It's almost overwhelming for me. Like, I ain't,
Yeah,
like,
bro.
I'm months behind.
yeah, you too.
I'm
Once,
behind too,
once you
yeah.
get 2 albums behind, it's like I'm gonna just keep listening to what I
I'm
like.
just wait till the recap at the end of the year.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll go-
Bojack it is.
Bo,
Yeah.
yeah.
No, literally,
Bojack,
yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I'm trying
Penalty
to-
of leadership. Here we go, you know?
And I'm just gonna keep on. I got these 3 right here I like, so I'm just gonna keep on.
I'm
Hey
looking to
man,
see.
where's Dilla tapes at, bro?
Who? Oh, by Bodie? Yeah,
Yes.
that's not. I don't
Stay
know.
patient, brother.
That'll be something
No.
that we get 10
Stay
years later
patient.
Yeah, but it's gonna take,
when everybody retires.
it's gonna take some time for sure.
Yeah. Nah, man, I'm sitting here looking. Nothing has really dropped. I mean, Hills Have Eyes EP by West Side Gun. That was good.
That was
I'm sitting here looking at 3 Bodie James albums.
Bro,
Cushion Orange Juice 2 by Wiz Khalifa. I enjoyed that.
I enjoyed that
That's
too,
a-
yeah.
that's
I
a
will,
summer-
yeah. Hats off to, yeah.
Yeah, that's a summertime album for sure. in
Yeah,
my
for
opinion.
sure. Bro, I still been
I
spending.
mean, they put SOS Band back on.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
definitely been
Yeah.
spending that.
Yeah, I'm running that like it's new.
Right. It is.
For real though,
Yeah,
I
running
know.
it like
Seriously.
it's new. I
Bruh.
mean, I can't tell you the last time I listened to Tell Me If You Still Care.
Just that.
Yeah, on Apple Music or on the
Yeah.
streaming. I usually have to go to YouTube.
We got,
It's
some,
been-
we got some upcoming joints coming out soon. Mutt.
There you go.
Mutt
Ooh,
There you
Deluxe
go.
we
coming out.
cannot
Go.
wait for that.
And then
Come on.
I've been saying since the
Leon
beginning of
Thomas.
the year, let God sort them out by Clips. I'm still waiting.
Bro,
on that. That's gonna.
I'm
be
sorry,
crazy.
man. Until I hear a date, I'm not gonna allow myself to get excited,
Excited
about that.
about
When
it.
we
It's
supposed
too
to get
late.
that album
It's too
last
late.
year?
No, I don't know.
I could have sworn
they
there was because when what's his name did his first show with Louis Vuitton, that was when they first started sampling music from the album, and that was damn near
Last
2
year.
years ago.
Yeah.
When
It's
he
about
did his
for-
first Pharrell when he did his
Yeah.
first show, it was outside.
Outside.
Brown was there.
Yeah.
Jay Z performed.
That was in Paris, wasn't it?
yeah,
Yeah,
bro.
it
That,
was.
that was forever ago.
Yeah, that was a minute ago.
Sam
So
B.
it's-
Band was there too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
when
like
that's when Push and Jim Jones was going back and forth.
Yeah.
Jim Jones.
Jim Jones, bro.
Jim
Come on, bro.
Jones.
Let's be for real.
But my pops asked me about Jim Jones yesterday. He said, "Who is Jim Jones?" He said, I keep seeing him everywhere. He said, who is that? He made a lot of money back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day.
Back in
literally.
the day, keyword.
Bro, every time, whenever I've always noticed on Twitter, they always bring back that Jim Jones video when he remixed "Find Your Love" by Drake, and he was like in the corner store singing to the beat, bro.
Can't tell me about no hustling. I'm stunting on these bras. Super Bowl ring costs a little something. About what you pay a bill for y'all.
Jim
Can't
is,
tell me about no hustling.
yeah.
On these bros.
Bro, Jim is an
That's my
interesting guy, man.
Nah.
But on the topic of New York, man, NBA
Man, oh man.
the playoffs. I think this year, in my personal opinion, this has probably been one of I've enjoyed watching the playoffs.
Yeah.
More this year than I have in a really long time. I
I
feel
would
like all
agree.
of the series, with the exception of like a few in the first round,
Yeah.
I feel like all of the series have been pretty competitive.
I would.
NBA is probably as wide as open as it's probably ever been.
Yeah, nah, I would.
Anybody can take it this year.
I would
Who's
agree.
still in it?
And I think, unfortunately, Golden State and Warriors, Steph gets injured, so it's like
Yeah.
that kind of then
Yeah.
Boston and New York, Tatum go
Tatum
down.
gets injured.
Like it's gonna be a different outcome if or maybe not a different outcome, but it'll be a bit more competitive. They might go to a game 7 if Tatum is, healthy and playing. But
my only caveat my only rebuttal, I guess I could say to that is JT played in the first 4 games?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying. Like,
And the game that he went down in, he was about to go for
40.
a 50 ball.
Yeah,
for real,
40.
Yeah.
And I think they were still down by 6 when he went out.
In the third or in the fourth. It was in the fourth.
But I got to give New York credit, man.
Bro, no, they're good.
The way they went into Boston and took 2.
Shout out
not-
Tibbs.
Was not expensive.
Shout out Tibbs.
I don't know how it works in the playoffs, though, bro. Like, how are the players not run down? How are they not tired?
Nah, they are,
How
bro.
is Miles Bridges still... Not Miles
It was
Bridges.
Mikal
Bridges.
Bridges,
Like,
yeah.
how is he still playing?
Bro, yeah, I don't know.
That dude is a monster.
Yeah, bro, they
For 5 first-round picks, he better be.
That's
You
true.
have no option.
That's true. That's true. I forget about what... I
He's
forget.
gonna run his plays into the ground anyways.
Yeah, you see what he did to
Might as well.
Tibbs
who
would be
y'all-
up 40.
If y'all had to pick, who y'all think gonna take it?
I need a Knicks Timberwolves finals
Ooh.
because I want to see Cat go back.
Let's see who really won the trade.
Yeah,
facts.
for real.
I
That'd be
like
good.
That's what I was gonna say too. I think New York is gonna beat Indiana. I think it's gonna go to 7. Cause Indiana been playing, bro.
Bro, Halle, bro.
Indiana
Bro,
done knocked them out the
they've
past
been-
2 years.
What the Halle
hooping.
Burton?
What the hell?
Literally.
They
I think it's
been
gonna be. I think
hooping.
it's gonna be OKC.
But I think New York gonna
and the Knicks.
OKC is scaring me because
Man, I'm not trying to watch them play, bro.
OKC.
No, bro.
I don't want to see 2 free throw merchants go back and forth.
Oh my God,
don't
please!
either.
For the love of God,
That would drive me crazy.
Bro.
Like,
Facts.
bro. Yeah,
But we gotta see who takes
No,
that
bruh.
serious because they
Oh,
haven't-
game 7 is tomorrow, yeah.
and you don't want to play Joker game 7.
You do.
He's about to.
My Jesus. He's scary.
he about to
game
put
7,
up
bro.
a historical stat line.
He
and
finna-
be coaching in the
He
in the
finna,
club.
He
finna hit that 3-point turnaround from the 3-pointer and just volleyball that joint.
They say,
Yeah.
They say you play 23.9 seconds of great defense than Jokic.
Dude.
Oh, the lottery's
I
rigged as
apologize
well,
for
by
that.
the way.
Oh,
Oh, my
yeah.
God.
Oh my God!
The lottery's rigged.
Put
by
that
the
on the
way.
list. Yeah. Hey, man.
Nah.
NBA, you bailed Nico. Where my camera at? NBA, you bailed Nico out, man. You bailed Nico out, man.
Bruh.
Bruh, that's
crazy.
crazy. They had
That's crazy.
I want to know how that...
You
You just don't... Like, you can't even make sense
You
of
can't
it.
make
like,
this shit up.
It's no way they got the #1 pick.
They had
You
a
tra-
0. I think it was
1.8.
Yeah,
Come
0.18%
on,
chance
man.
to get the first round.
pick.
Come
Y'all got the
on,
first
man.
pick after you trade
Come
your
on,
franchise
bro.
player
Come
away.
on, bro.
I just want to know why y'all keep doing Charlotte like this, bro. I'm not saying that I thought we was going to
Purgatory.
get Cooper, but damn.
Not
like,
even top 3.
Come on, yo. Why y'all keep doing this stuff?
Hey, man.
It's like y'all not even going to give us a chance to get out of poverty. Like,
No, it's a cycle.
what is this? Are
How have bro? We've all probably lost 279 games within the past 2 years, and we haven't had a
270,
first round
yeah,
pick
bro.
since 1991.
Yeah, the #1
What
pick.
kind of sense does this make?
And it's
bro?
been 19 other organizations to get the #1 pick since then.
Bro, I
We,
don't
we've never
understand.
played on Christmas once.
And we don't need to, man. We don't need to.
Yeah, nah, ain't nobody watching that.
It's-
Come
man,
on,
We gonna be
man.
trash forever, bro.
Forever. It's
That's
crazy.
just-
Then the
Sorry.
Spurs got back-to-back Rookie of the
Rookie of the
Years,
Year. Come
and they
on,
get the
man.
#2 pick.
Oh, Stephen won for Rookie of the Year?
Yes.
Stephen
Who,
Castle.
who else?
Stephon Castle.
Who else were they looking at? I guess Jared McCain, but he got hurt. Who else was in the running for that? I can't even think of any amazing rookies from the season. How did bro from the Wizards end up doing? The #1
Star?
pick.
I don't know.
He
Alex,
plays
I
for the
believe his
Wizards, so
name.
I didn't watch.
Yeah.
I mean, he played. That was the answer within itself.
Yeah,
I asked, how did
yeah.
he do on the
The guy
Wizards?
for the Wizards. He plays for the
He
Wizards.
plays for the Wizards.
That's what he
I went to
did.
one Wizards game. I was like, I'm never doing this shit again.
Yeah.
Bro,
Whoa.
bro, man. I can only say so much, but the Wizards, bro, the Wizards are just in.
I like Jordan Poole though. I rock with Jordan Poole.
Bro, that nigga be out there in polo socks. Man, they don't even take it serious, bro. Come on,
Polo
bro.
socks?
Bro, he
Oh, yeah,
not
he does.
hooping for real,
He
bro. He
does.
at the Y, bro. And then they went and got Kuz. Milwaukee went and got Kuz from the Wizards, thinking that was and they sent Chris Middleton to Washington. Oh my god,
They sent him there to die.
yo. Yeah,
The Island of Misfit Toys.
Yeah, bro. Nah, the league was
hold
wilding.
on,
The
bro.
league been wilding this year, man. That's
Oh,
that's so
God.
disrespectful, bro.
Speaking of the Wizards, have y'all seen that new
Matt still
documentary?
weak on the Wizards.
I don't know if y'all saw. They said they was had a promo selling chicken and waffles.
Oh, at the games, I did see that. I did see that. They was like, what is it? Like, acting like it's brunch or something, man. What's going on?
They're trying to get people in the
Why don't we play
building,
Jacks?
but they
We
need
not
butts
playing
and seats.
basketball.
When you start selling chicken and waffles at a basketball game,
That's almost just as bad as when Detroit was giving away free wing stop. If the Pistons won, it's like if
Oh,
the Pistons win,
God,
you get 6
bro.
free wings. Nah,
oh,
They might well be
goodness,
selling
bro.
$18 shots. At the Wizards game.
facts.
Oh,
Hey,
All
bro.
we play Jacks.
Jalen Green gonna get traded too,
Jalen Green.
You think so?
bro.
Yeah,
Yes.
Draymond
He's about
told
to be
that
in
boy
the
go
Kevin
paint
Durant
his
package.
nails.
And so did Draymond. Something along the lines like, hey, you don't know me like that.
He said, "You paint your nails. You
Go
paint,
paint your nails. Why
He's
did
gonna-
that make him so mad, man? It's what you do, bro.
Hey, bro.
Can't be mad at
Jay
it.
McCain coming out with
nails,
his
man. You know you paint your nails, man.
Jay McCain coming out with his own line of nail polish.
That's the way you
I sent
supposed
y'all
to
that
do it.
post, man. It was
Yeah,
like
make money off
Jalen
of
Green, Jalen Green probable
Out with a manicure. Yeah, I
manicure
seen that.
appointment.
Oh my god.
They be
I
getting
was
on it,
like,
man.
God damn.
So, do y'all remember what was on the list after the NBA playoffs? Do y'all want to talk about it or not?
Why not?
Take that.
So,
The diddler.
we're probably gonna have to tread lightly here, y'all. We're gonna have to tread very lightly. So the Diddy trial,
People been ready to cancel Volk online.
the Diddy
Yeah.
trial is going on.
You show me a lot about your morals.
Let's just see. I'm just curious to hear y'all thoughts. What are y'all about the news that y'all have heard about the Diddy trial? What have been your reactions?
I'll go first.
Yeah, you're going last.
You're going absolutely
Yeah,
last.
you're going last. Hey,
I don't think I'm gonna give my point of view, by the way. So Austin, please don't feel obligated.
I would say people have to remember this is just the first week. It's a long process.
Yeah, for sure.
The information that has been shared has been very interesting. I definitely think she got her money on the front end on purpose because this is definitely slander. Like her name is getting dragged through the mud.
Go ahead, get
So
that paper early.
she got that bread early.
Go ahead, get that paper early.
Yeah, I
That
respect it. I ain't gonna lie. Her husband is a strong man.
Bruh. Bruh.
He's a strong man.
Bruh.
Yes, agreed.
Agreed.
Other than that, without going too crazy, I would say, it's one of those things. Like, unfortunately, like people are gonna see some of this stuff and be like, "Oh, he's so crazy. And it's just like, a lot of people do a lot of things. If your history got read out, if your text messages got read out loud in a
Yeah.
courtroom,
Yeah.
there's no way that's not gonna sound crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like
for
it's,
sure.
it's
For sure.
gonna sound. It's gonna sound crazy.
Yeah.
We say all the time if they were to pick the group chat,
Oh, my
and
God.
go through it, they putting everybody
We'd
under
be
the
done.
jail.
Yeah.
We be
Bruh.
cooked.
Yeah.
We'd be done.
Goodness gracious.
We
Yeah.
would have been
saying.
done 17
Years
years
ago.
ago.
We'd have been
As soon as group messages was
we'd have been cooked in high school.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
me.
we were terrible,
Oh,
unchecked in,
oh,
unhinged.
right, yeah.
We might be good now, but in high school,
Oh,
No, we're not good now.
We're better than we were.
it's you, bro.
Yeah, you.
It's you.
Now, don't exclude yourself.
I'm not saying that I'm not the problem. I'm just saying that you
just
for
said
sure.
it's me.
I'm just, you know what I'm saying?
Like it was me by myself.
No. You're not alone.
Okay,
Yeah, nah,
But
there we go.
It's a group
It
effort.
is you. It's-
Yeah.
Matt, what you think? No comment.
Same sentiments as that.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You
Same
You do have to be-
sentiments. It's a long process.
I honestly think I'm gonna close the question now before we get to all.
No.
Nah, we're going. Come on, yo.
Can we zoom in?
Nah.
Can we zoom in?
Nah.
Now, this is like an innocent nigga to you. He did everything they said he did.
Some of the stuff, bro, that you like, you hear back, like, I've been seeing the joint where 50 Cent was like, he offered to take him shopping. He was like, you don't say that to no grown ass man. He offered to take 50 Cent shopping. And he said, Noy was right there. He looked at Noy, he said, did you hear what he just asked?
You hear what he just asked?
Right, bro. This is the clip of him, and it was like Kevin Hart, I think, Fabulous.
Was this when Meek was standing there?
Yeah,
everybody
he
was
called
looking
him
at?
daddy or something
Oh,
crazy,
nah.
bro. He's like, I like when you, something crazy. I'm like, yeah, Diddy, this
Hey
ain't.
man, this nigga had how many niggas walked to Brooklyn for a slice of cheesecake?
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah,
middle
yeah.
of the night?
yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, facts.
Had
Making a band?
had niggas battling singing for the last bed.
Oh yeah, I
at the
remember
mansion and making the band, bro.
I remember that. I remember.
Does that sound like an innocent nigga to you, bro?
No.
I don't believe so, man.
But it's about what they can prove in court. I mean, not. Yeah, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop. On the first day, they had a male stripper.
Yeah.
On the stand that they like hired, that was like engaging in sexual activity with them. Like, and the stuff was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Dude said Cassie asked him to pee on her, bro.
Yeah, it was.
And she did it.
Now I'm not gonna lie. She started messing with Diddy at 22. He definitely groomed her. Like
Yeah,
I'm not saying that.
That she, yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah.
This is. But I'm also saying if a fame. Never mind. I'm gonna say
It's
it
a
like-
very slippery
if a-
slope.
It's a very
We can-
slippery
we
slope,
can-
and I'm not trying to be insensitive.
Yeah.
But if a famous motherfucker is like doing crazy stuff to you, the same way it got leaked to TMZ 20 years later, it can get leaked to TMZ a little bit earlier too. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
like
Yeah.
that 10-year commitment that they had together. Like,
Yeah.
a couple things could have got leaked.
And then I heard that she was with the new man.
Yeah.
The new dude that she with now, and was cheating on him with Diddy.
Yeah, he FaceTimed her while they were having sex.
Yeah. Then I also heard some crazy stuff that he broke in the house and tried to forcefully have sex with her. It's a whole bunch of.
Yes.
He tried to rape her. No, it's
Word,
wild.
word.
And then she said she left and went back. Yeah, it's just a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Right, yeah.
But this is also just the beginning.
yeah, it's just
beginning.
like you said. This
We just getting started.
This is week one.
This is week one.
We got
This
a
is week
long
one.
way to go.
Every day on Cameron and Mace, Cam asked Mace when he going to New York to testify. And I think it's the funniest thing ever because every time Mace just laughs. He don't want to answer the question. I think Mace going. I think he gonna testify. I think he gonna say something.
I ain't gonna lie though. It's kind of sick though. All them people like sat and watched that joint though. Like,
Go ahead,
throughout the
It's not
what you
funny.
gotta say?
It's not funny. None of this funny. Go ahead.
He was laughing.
I know.
No, but I'm saying it's messed up. Like so many situations, people testifying like, yeah, I saw him abuse her a whole bunch of times, and you didn't say nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
No facts.
That
though,
is
but
true.
For real, like
That is true. It's I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's
But-
a lot.
But
Yeah.
we, you know,
But they
Yeah.
also, this is the same dude that said he had Wale hung over a balcony upside down. Shy Glizzy said they was in the studio. He said, in the studio, they go out there. He said he had Wale over the balcony.
doing them like the kids in for colored girls. All right.
Next topic.
Enough about the diddler.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, we
All right.
going to hell.
literally. All right, so let's get into our topic for today, fellas. For
sure.
So, as y'all know, this is the what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? This is the
Continuation.
continuation
Yeah.
from our last episode. Last
Yep.
time we talked about how hip hop has shaped how hip hop has shaped Black culture
Yeah.
globally.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna be doing an even more deeper dive and talking about Black Twitter
Yeah.
and how Black Twitter has shaped culture not only in the United States but all over the world.
Yeah.
So my first question for y'all would be: how would you define the cultural significance of Black Twitter today?
Honestly, I think that companies probably can trace their success, a lot of their success, back to like their marketing schemes and like different like slogans and things that they use back to Black Twitter, because everything that's trending on Black Twitter somehow makes its way to a commercial, to an ad, to a social media ad that they do. So honestly, I seen a post a few weeks ago. It was like, if they didn't have like Twitter to kind of like pick ideas off of, I don't know. We
I mean,
don't
nah,
know
facts,
where
yeah.
this would
Come
be
from.
marketing wise.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
like a lot of trendy stuff is just like it's just regurgitated on commercials, like on
Yeah.
on ads, on websites, and all this kind of stuff. So honestly, these companies can really attribute a lot of their like marketing success.
Yeah. To Black Twitter.
Exactly, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to like clothes, fashion, even
Oh, yeah.
even like food, candy, so stuff like
think
that.
that, yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
I think it's really dope to see, because whenever someone makes a Twitter account, like, you got to get your page to the point to where you can like claim that like Black Twitter space. And so I think even the process of people finding their way to create their own little platform online, I think there's two different worlds all the time. I think it's really cool to see how like influences come out of those spaces, like marketing schemes. Even if we think about like some of the stuff that's like really popular and cool, like that they'll just redo and put in an ad or a commercial or something. Like,
Yeah.
that's all super dope. So
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's an extension of our culture, bro. And it's like, in a sense, like we always, if I think about it, like we always find a way to come together and create a space, and that's like the same thing, just digitally. You know what I'm saying? Just through social media. So it's dope, man. So
Creativity unmatched.
creativity unmatched, man.
Facts.
Found a space for us, and that's what it is.
Yeah. So what are some of y'all like favorite moments that you can remember from Black? If you can find one, I know it's hella.
Yeah,
But like if you can remember a specific moment in time, like I'll go first. I'll give my example. I think it might have been, I don't know what year it was, bro. It was a couple of years ago, but it was when they were basically saying that they was gonna put all the black people in the Navy. I don't want to say what we called it, but you know what I'm saying.
I remember that joke.
If you remember how crazy Black Twitter went, you can remember how they was acting when they was like, we gonna put all the black people in the Navy and call it the So I just remember like all of the memes and stuff that came from that. That was probably one of the first like moments I can remember in time where it's like, oh, like nah, Black Twitter is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, this is where I come for the jokes.
Nah, facts.
I ain't gonna lie. Recently, that stuff at that dock, that with the chairs and all that.
Yeah, with the fight.
Yeah, that was.
You remember that?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say too. And it wasn't in Mississippi. It was.
It might have been.
Was it Alabama?
Yeah,
Alabama. It was
when somebody
Alabama.
got hit with a chair.
It was in Alabama.
That
Dude
was
swam across the joint. My man dove in the water, swam across.
And they say we can't swim. We can when we need to.
Yeah, come on now. I say it's a couple. I know it was going crazy with the crate challenge.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
the crate, bruh.
The crate
Risking their lives.
Yo, where was we getting the crates from?
They said the CIA dropped them off.
He was dropping them off like they did crack back
I
in
just
the
want
day,
to say
man.
that 2020 was such a weird time.
No, it was.
We were doing everything.
We were just doing
Anything and everything.
all of those
bruh.
challenges on
Bruh, the
social
crate
media.
Omarion dance challenge when
Yo,
that
yeah,
joint
when he
was.
was- Yeah. That was a good one.
I should have posted mine.
All right.
Touch.
He would have won, though. He probably would have won some bread off of that.
Facts.
Okay, bet.
You got any moments, Austin?
Yeah. As of recently, the gorilla versus 100 man that whole thing
Yeah, that's been pretty
was
funny.
hilarious. And
Bruh.
bro, when you broke it down scientifically, it's like, bro, it's no way y'all think that 100 man is finna harm a gorilla, bro.
No. They said, I thought somebody came out and said that it would only take like 33 men to
No,
actually.
no.
Get the fuck out of here, little nigga. Take that dumb shit with you.
No.
When
So y'all
they,
really
said, they said no weapons, like just bare, like just
bare hands.
no weapons, just bare
Bare
hands.
hands.
Nah, I
with
think
ease.
100 dudes could take it.
Somebody,
Okay, you're not gonna kill him.
The strength of a gorilla, bro. He's ripping somebody in half immediately.
Physically. Bro,
First 10 dudes getting their hands rocked off.
and once everybody else sees that,
Everybody ran. Now you got a good
and
point.
then also physically, like their skeleton is like
Yeah.
so much.
thicker,
Oh, I
yeah,
get you, I
stronger,
get you, I get
yeah, yeah.
So like,
And speed.
what is this gonna do? What you gonna do, bro? The best you can do is blind it, poke it in his eyes.
Nah, I
choke 'em
saw
out.
bro, when y'all get a chance, bro, look at the simulator they put up. They put a simulator of a man versus 100 gorillas. You should see that gorilla tearing through them people. It was awful.
Bro.
Yeah, nah, it ain't no chance.
But with about 20% of its strength, bro, it can tear you limb from limb. I'm not saying that's gonna kill the whole 100 men. But I'm gonna say the 100 men is not finna harm a gorilla, bro.
I ain't gonna
Yeah,
be
if
in
it's-
that Royal Rumble.
If it's gotta be one gorilla versus one man at a time, and he just gotta go through all 100, I'm taking the gorilla for sure.
For sure,
Plus
but-
200.
Yeah,
And I think we also forgot, like during 2020, what I just mentioned. Do y'all forget, like Last Dance came out like months earlier, a couple months earlier because of Black Twitter. Like,
Oh, facts,
you
yeah.
remember when LeBron was like tweeting out?
because of COVID, everybody
he
was like,
everybody
we
at
need it
home.
now.
What y'all
yeah.
waiting on?
Yeah.
I might as
Yeah.
well drop it right now. And
And yeah,
Lo and
sure
behold,
enough.
we-
Man,
later.
Last Dance had
Dance.
dudes in the chokehold, bro.
so that's a direct correlation to how
Black,
a
yeah.
actual like a major corporation like Netflix felt the pressure from a
Not even
group of
Netflix.
people on Twitter.
it was ESPN. It was
Yeah.
on ESPN.
Yeah.
Not even Netflix.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm
That's how
saying?
stuff gets renewed too.
Yeah,
Like shows get renewed, they get canceled, all that.
Yeah,
I feel
man.
like they've taken a special look and a special like they take it into consideration what people say.
Yeah.
Definitely on Twitter now. they take all of that into consideration when it comes to like TV shows and movies, like Devin was talking about. Like that's where, I mean, everybody can't. What's the word I'm looking for? Everybody can't be on Rotten Tomatoes team and review it.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, I go to social media to see what. It's good to get the Rotten Tomatoes score, and then I go to Twitter and other stuff to see what are people who are actually going to see it today. What do y'all think about it? Especially for music. And I was gonna get to that in my next question, but go ahead.
I was just gonna say, especially for like certain movies, like we all know Soul Plan is a black classic.
For sure.
Rotten Tomatoes is trash. It didn't do well in the box office, but it's a classic.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the black movies that came out back then, because was Rotten Tomatoes even a thing back then?
No.
Well, even
So that
when you
mean
think
that
about the
somebody-
context.
Yeah, that means somebody like probably watched all them movies and just rated them as is. I mean, I feel like I only listen to Rotten Tomatoes on specific types of movies, right? Like,
Yeah,
so
for
like,
sure, yeah.
Like a movie like Sinners, Mission Impossible, a Marvel movie, but like the new Spike Lee movie that come out, if Rotten Tomatoes give it a 36%, it's not going to mean anything.
I'm still gonna see it.
It's not
Yeah.
going to mean anything to me. So I feel like for certain, I mean, just for that topic.
If I was rating Lobster Bisque, I would rate it low scores too.
That's true. That's true. You know what I'm saying? You rate high what you like. Yeah. That's it.
For sure.
That's a good point. That's a good point.
For sure.
All right, bet. So in keeping in that, what are some ways that y'all think Black Twitter has shaped music, fashion, or slang across cultures, different cultures?
Yeah.
And I think we kind of talked a little bit about music already in our last episode. So I think fashion would be a good one right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really seen too many instances where like I've been personally influenced. Well, I can only speak for myself personally, but I've been influenced by social media or black, especially on Twitter. Maybe Instagram a little bit because that's more of a picture platform. But I've never really been.
Well, maybe not
influences
you, but how do you think that Black Twitter has had an influence on fashion? Maybe not for you personally, but do you think that it has had any type of influence in that?
Yeah, I mean, if I had
It sets new trends.
it sets new trends like
Telfar?
like yeah.
For
Tell
sure.
Feezy.
Telfar.
For sure.
Tell
I stand corrected,
Feezies.
and then also like when the do-rag wave came back,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
2017.
Oh yeah, all the
everyone
different
started cutting their hair off.
flavors of yeah.
You know that was
The
cool.
silkies.
I'm glad that Telfar season over. Dynasty was one of them bags. I was buying like 3 Telfar. I
them
was buying
joints.
them with Telfar bags.
Them
The duffel
joints
bags
was
was cool
expensive.
though. You seen those?
I like the puffer joint.
Yeah, the puffer is
Yeah.
cool too.
Puffer joints was
I still get
hard.
notifications. I ain't gonna lie.
On the mailing list.
But but I mean, you look at what that brand was able to accomplish.
Yeah,
like
right.
now
Stanley?
they're designing
Yeah,
clothes
man.
for the Met now. You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
So it's like
Yeah.
Black Twitter had a lot to do with their cultivation as a brand. So
Revived them.
and because I didn't know that it had been around for a minute. I didn't know that it had been, been
Yeah, I
around.
didn't
So it
either.
was almost
That's
like
my first time hearing.
like a rebirth for real.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I was just speaking selfishly, but but for sure, music definitely.
Fair though.
Like I think Leon Thomas' album had Black Twitter really kind of
Oh,
propelled
yeah.
that forward.
Yeah, for sure.
People really rallied behind him, and I think behind seeing a familiar face, him being on Nickelodeon Victorious,
Yeah.
and all that kind of stuff, when people kind of link like good music to somebody that they grew up with, I was like, oh, that's a win-win for everybody. So,
Yeah, for sure.
and this, I seen like a post the other week saying like, he's putting R&B on his back. So, and I can't disagree with that. So like,
Just about to ask that.
think social media will have a lot to do with his success moving forward. Just about how people are rallying behind him and his music and his art.
Now, one thing I do hate though is like with the high highs of Black Twitter, there's also
Those
the
are the
low
low
lows.
We're gonna get into that.
Boy.
But
Jump
jump
in.
in.
Jump in.
Go ahead.
Because like,
That's a
bro,
point. That was-
like
yeah.
Black Twitter, for example, and this might not be a Black Twitter example, but this is just an example that I always think about. Anytime Cam Newton posts something, it's always somebody posting him not diving on the fumble on there.
Yeah.
And so like the fact that like moments can stay with you forever,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like it's crazy.
Just as good of a job as they do building stuff up,
They tear it down.
they
as soon
almost
as
do
they-
an even better job of
tearing
tearing
it
it
down.
back
It's
down.
like
God.
super toxic.
of the policing. I mean, but it's like we see it. I think like to the point earlier of like Black Twitter is an extension of Black culture. Like we see that in our like on the
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Of
good.
like
Yeah.
it will build you up, and then it's like that policing of like that shaming of like, oh, you doing great, but don't forget about
Yeah.
you know, when using this Cam Newton for the example, when you know they ain't win the Super Bowl
Yeah.
or whatever the case may be for
Yeah.
So or yeah, bro.
It's
'Cause I
all-
also see times like where people are doing something great, But then people are like go through they pictures of their comments back in the day, like, oh, this you from you know what I'm saying? Like when you was broke bum, it's like they bring up the it's like they police you, they shame you real quick as soon as they build you up. So it's like that.
You can't get too hot.
Yeah, nah.
You can't get too hot on Black Twitter. You gotta kind of keep it even keel, because as soon as you get to the pinnacle, that's when somebody gonna be like, man, this nigga lame.
Yeah, and I feel like now more than ever we're starting to see, like, I feel like hating is so popular right now.
Yeah, it's cool.
Like it's so popular to be a hater and dislike.
Guilty.
Yeah, no, but I would say your style of hating is not. It's not
you're
like
not hating. You're not hating because somebody else is already hating. You hating because you genuinely
don't like it. You know what I'm saying?
And you don't have ill intentions behind your hate either.
Right.
It really be serious. Like it's genuine. So we appreciate your type of hate, bro.
Appreciate your hate.
We need more haters like you.
Authentic haters, true haters, real haters.
Safe haters.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. I thought he was about to say something.
I'll save it for later.
But yeah,
I save it for wild style.
I ain't know what he was about to say. Wild style. But yeah, man. I feel like they do it's so popular right now to be like, I don't like this because everybody else likes it.
Yeah.
Facts.
And it sucks that we've gotten to that point at least with Black Twitter in the community, because I feel like it's almost easier to be loud and boisterous about what you don't like rather than give somebody praise when they deserve it. And it's like, I don't want us to get to a point as a community where we're looking for what's wrong before we start looking at what's right. So I definitely that was going to be my next question, was like, what are some of the negative impacts that y'all think Black Twitter has had?
Oh my God! Everybody
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead,
bro. Everybody talks as if they're an expert on everything.
That's exactly what I was.
Yeah.
Like I know I'm a hell of a music critic. I might be guilty of this too, but like on things that like it's undeniable, like science or like
science
or like education,
global warming.
Global warming, things of this matter. Like, bro, if you don't have the credentials, shut up.
No,
shut up, bro. Because what are you talking? And then also, everybody speaks, especially when it comes to relationships. That is the most insufferable part of Twitter, bro. when they talk about relationships and what
50 in the relationship.
What men should be doing, what women should be doing. Get back in the kitchen, pay my bills, pull my fingers. Shut up, bro. Shut up, bro. It's just, and it's a lot of the times. What's funny is the people who are speaking out on this stuff are our age. None of us are married right now. How do you know?
I'm married.
You ain't never.
He's married.
I'm married.
Okay. I forgot. Devin is married, so he's qualified to speak on these certain topics.
Thank you.
But the majority of the people who are speaking on these things aren't married, haven't had a successful relationship.
I think it's hilarious when I see non-married people talk about married stuff, because it's like you don't even know the half of like bro. Like, oh, okay, that's real cute in concept.
That's what you think about. Yeah,
that's what you think
in concept,
like,
right?
Their idealization of like what they think marriage should be. I was like, oh, y'all.
It's a fantasy.
I was like, bro, oh, y'all in for a rude awakening. I can't wait to see this, man, because I know this. So like, bro, that's not just not how things are gonna work, man. Every day it's not gonna be
flowers and rainbows
and trips and flowers and
we in Dubai.
Exactly, bro. Like, man,
it's not like that.
It ain't finna be like that, bro.
Yeah, nah.
Devin,
real talk, man.
Nah, I ain't gonna speak on the relationship stuff too much, because I despise talk. And I think because I'm married, everybody thinks I'm the resident relationship advice person. No, I'm struggling too, man. This is hard. Like, it's not easy. Out myself. Yeah. Me and my wife work through the same stuff that everybody else do. But I think something that going back to your question, I think the relationship to like toxic is something that's super negative about Black Twitter.
Yeah.
Because I think the more you are around and invest in something, the more you get comfortable with it. And so, like, a lot of people's perceptions and realities are jaded by these toxic views. So now people thinking, oh, yeah, he needs to pay all my bills. Oh, if we don't go out to eat at some place that's $150, it ain't worth my time. It's like, nah, bro. Like, y'all wondering why you're not meeting genuine people. You got shallow standards. It's like, what you expect? What you expect to happen?
Facts.
I mean, it's fine. That's cool now. But wait until y'all about 35 and scrambling. So.
Hey man,
Be nice.
hey man,
Be nice.
hey, man.
I'm sorry.
I promise I wouldn't talk about relationships on camera. So you know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
stay-
keep. I'm
stay
staying.
true.
I'm staying
Stay
away
true.
from that. I'm
Stay
staying
true.
far away from that.
Stay true.
I'm saying, 'cause
staying-
what they want, it ain't enough out here to everybody ain't getting it. So everybody can't get the trip to buy. So who finna go to Myrtle Beach?
He not lying though.
Somebody
Carlos
go to Hilton Head. Somebody
Carlos
has
Miller.
to-
Carlos Miller. He was like, all the short women want the tall men, but all the tall men want the short. Don't nobody want nobody. It's mismatched.
Facts, man.
Not my type.
Yeah.
Well, I have some bad news for you. Your type is everybody's type. So what does that leave? Where does that leave you?
Yeah.
Everybody can't get a doctor. Somebody, never mind.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm not saying a word. I'm not.
Somebody
saying a
has
word.
to date the cafeteria worker.
All right.
Somebody
Ain't nothing wrong with the cafeteria.
There's
work.
nothing wrong with being that. Tell them that.
That's real though.
I'm looking for a janitor.
And
And the last time I checked, you don't need a degree to push a mop.
Sorry, brother.
But that's facts, man. I would agree. Like, as far as not necessarily talking about the relationship part, but like I said earlier, bro, I don't think it's healthy to complain all the time.
Oh my god.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Like,
not, bro.
and
Oh.
not even just talking about the relationship part, bro. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Bro.
It's complaining.
The
I'm
first thing
tired.
that we want to do
It's complaining.
is complain,
Yeah.
and it's like, yo, bro, like, it's
what?
no way you enjoy this. Like,
Yeah.
complaining all the time. What
That takes
do you,
more energy.
What do you like?
It does take more
What
energy.
do you enjoy? If
Takes
every
more
single
energy,
time,
bro.
like Austin said it earlier, like especially with music, bro, somebody can drop an album and at 12:15 somebody has a full think piece about
This
the
is
album.
trash.
I'm like, yo, bro, the album is 48 minutes long, bro. How did you get through the whole album that
You did
fast?
it.
How did you
They did it.
process everything
They
that
did
the
it.
artist was trying to get off?
They listen
Like,
to everything with stars next to it, and then that's how they formed it.
I
No,
just
bro, you
don't.
gotta
I've
listen to
never
it
understood
as
what
albums
Tyler the Creator was. He said something on one of his tracks, something about just for me to give a damn about just for me to give a damn about what you saying about my music on your lunch break. Like, and that's real. Like, clock back in, nigga. Why are you talking about my music? And that's. I mean, I hate to be that way, but it's like,
Yeah, bro.
yo, dude, like everything doesn't deserve to be complained about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some things just are the way they are,
Right.
and that's what it is.
And in
Like,
that though, like have an original, like take time for yourself to form your own opinion about
100%.
about things. Like
100%.
Everything doesn't need an immediate reaction.
that too, but it's like take time to sit with you, really think about it. You know, I think it's like you said, it's so popular to complain. People are like, let me just complain or have a negative. Like sit and think, because you don't know. Like
you have no clue, bro. One of the
People just
So another thing that happened this week, and I ain't too into it, but because I'm on social media, I see it.
Yeah.
The situation with DDG and Halle, bro. The think pieces that I've been seeing on all platforms have been absolutely outrageous.
Why is everybody a private investigator?
And the funniest part, the funniest part about it to me was none of us were there. I'm not taking nobody's side. First of all, I'm not taking nobody's side. But we wasn't there. Why? How are we? Who are we to judge anybody's character and what they did behind closed doors? Because we were not there.
We're so
y'all
quick
are
to throw
forming
away.
opinions off of stuff that you've seen in videos, in streams. Y'all don't know who these people are.
and with AI, like stuff can be so fake now. It's crazy.
you gotta
Come
wait
on,
till the
bro.
court.
I'm not
to-
even gonna say that. I just think people should just be a little bit more selfish and just stop caring about
Other
What other people's got
Mind
on
your
what's
business.
going on.
Yeah, it's not
bro.
news. Yeah.
It's
like,
not.
like, bro. Even when it comes to, bro, when it comes to Diddy, DDG, Tory, Chris Brown, any of them, like, bro, what? I mean, did you do it?
Yeah. Like
Okay, then,
the
like-
news is like I think it's important to
important
know
to-
about
yeah.
people when they go through
people,
certain situations.
bro, dive
but
all
when
the
we
way.
start diving into their lives and diving into their decision making,
I don't care
and,
that much.
and like you know what I'm saying, basically trying to
Right.
either big up or bring down somebody's character. It's like, bro, we got to remember that our only connection with this person is through a screen.
Facts.
You've never shaken this person's hand. You've never had a conversation with the person face to face.
And even if you
so
did,
how can you make these
still don't
statements?
know
Yeah,
him.
you still don't know him, bro.
It was
You know
in
what I'm
passing.
saying? How crazy is it for me to think me and Bron is best friends when he don't even know I exist, bro? Like, he my favorite basketball player. That's it.
Bro, exert that energy into something that you can influence.
Into a job, a job, a job,
Or a hobby.
My AC is broken. Come fix it. In trade school, go do anything, other than what you're doing. I don't understand. You complaining about being broke. Come fix my AC. My oil needs to be changed. I'm not paying for these things. I'm willing to pay for somebody else to go do it. Delete Twitter off your phone. Go to trade school.
And drop the fries.
And, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right. Drop the fries is a little crazy.
That's a little crazy.
That's
We
a
talking
little
about trade
crazy.
school.
You
Trade
talking
school
about trade
legit.
school. You can make some bread off trade
can.
school. I'm
You
trying
can
to
work your
you know
way-
what
no,
I'm
man.
saying?
McDonald's pay.
All right. See.
McDonald's pay.
See niggas working McDonald's for free.
How much you got to make to work at McDonald's instead of going to trade school?
We're not talking about me right now.
We are now though. I'm trying to prove a point.
Let's see.
He said, "Let's see." Come on, bro. Let's be for real, bro.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Some
on,
of them, like I think Waffle House has a manager program where you can manage like 2 Waffle Houses in the district and make like 110, 115. Like,
Yeah,
these
bro,
are-
that's-
there's options.
that's
like,
good money, bro.
Yeah, there's options.
That's good money.
Calvin's got a job.
No, for real though, bro. It's just like I feel like people are exerting too much time into things like we've said that it don't matter, bro.
People
don't matter.
people exert their time in misery, then wonder why they're miserable. It's
You know what I'm
like,
saying? It's like you know more about DDG and Halle than you know about what you're supposed to be doing every day.
Then about yourself.
That's why you finna get fired. Because you don't know how to do your job.
Yeah, come on.
Do your job. I don't understand, bro. The word of the day is job. J-O-B. Please go get a job, bro. Please. They are not playing. Go get a job.
Bro, I'm just saying, like, you just get you.
We weekend today.
I'm saying, man, we just got to be more selfish, bro. I understand it's good to have a moral compass. Right is right, wrong is wrong. Okay, it's okay to say if they did these things, they should go to jail, but leave it at that.
Yeah, don't.
Like my nigga, I didn't do it.
Yeah.
And nobody I knew did it.
Yeah. Gunna
Hey, I'm gonna tell you something else.
Gunna ain't tell on me. I'm still running them tracks. I'm still running them. Yes, sir.
Gunna ain't snitch
He ain't tell
on
on me,
me.
man.
Like, I mean, a lot of these dudes, I mean, y'all got homeboys with questionable decision making. Go talk to them.
Nah, that's
I'm
real,
saying
though. That's
you
real.
can
That's
make
no
more of
lie,
an
so-
influence.
Yeah.
Trying
And-
to correct the people around
That's
you.
facts. They want
They're
to
trying to
correct.
correct a celebrity.
And to that
You're not
point-
gonna
That's
correct
true.
them.
That's true.
And to that point,
Excuse me.
like on that, I know like some, you know, and it's shout out to the guys, you know,
I
here
was gonna
because I
say
know we
something
have
too,
a group where we can come together and we can, you know, hold each other accountable. Like,
Facts.
hey, bro, it's been plenty of times where, like, hey, bro, you tripping, like, you know what I'm saying, like, you need,
Moving
you know what I'm
greasy,
saying,
boy.
you know what I'm saying. But I know some people that don't have that. You know what I'm saying? So they
Go
out
be
here.
that to somebody instead of
You know what I'm saying?
typing.
Instead of exactly. So to that point, it's like go to your group, to your homies, to your circle, to your community, and be
And
that
exert that
influence that you.
energy
Yeah,
into
exactly.
what you can affect because you're not going to affect, bro.
Yeah, they're not finna see this tweet.
No, no,
Exactly,
not at
bro.
all.
They're
They're
not
not
going to
gonna
see
see
that
Yeah,
bro.
at all.
and respectfully, like your opinion just doesn't matter on
It
some
doesn't
things.
matter.
Like,
You
and
don't
you
make a
have to be
difference.
okay with that. Like,
You don't make a
people.
difference.
People head so big and overvalue their importance so much. Like, people can say something to me about something. It's like, if you're coming to me with something, if you're not where I am trying to go, I'm not taking advice from you, bro. Like,
Yeah. Fact.
it's okay. Like, your opinion doesn't matter right now.
Like
but
Trey-
thank you for your feedback.
Like Trev says all the time, relevance.
Yeah.
Relevant.
Relevance. It's not relevant
Facts.
to me, so I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna do anything with that information.
No.
At
Let's
all.
move on.
Yeah.
So do y'all think that eventually it can flip
No.
and like we'll get to a point to where I mean, you always gonna have those people that are gonna go above and beyond. But do y'all think that like because I feel like when Black Twitter like was in its heyday, I would say probably like 2012
Yeah.
to
Vine.
2017.
Shout out Vine.
I feel like it was a lot more pure.
Yeah.
It was just a lot of more innocent fun. Like people used to just be up, get on the time,
Tell
saying
jokes.
good morning, saying good morning. We used to watch the BET Awards. And,
it'd be
and
joking,
talk about it as a
joking,
community.
bro.
Can
Now
we get back to that? Is what I'm
now,
wondering.
Yeah, now it's just like a whole bunch of controversy on stuff that doesn't matter. That's what I'm saying.
So you don't think we can get back to that?
No.
What do you? Okay. So,
Positivity doesn't sell. So
Yeah.
so what is it going to take for us to like what? If it was up to not if it was up to you, because I honestly don't think any of us care enough to save Black Twitter. But I'm just saying, like, what is that something that y'all would want to see, or do y'all, you know what I'm saying? I personally think social media is killing us.
I think it's a joke.
I
yeah.
think it's killing us,
hate
and
that.
not like physically, but here,
Yeah.
bro, it's killing people.
I hate to
It's
agree with my
killing people.
parents, but
It's that
Nah.
damn
it's them
phone.
phones.
Bro, it's killing
Them
folks,
damn
bro. It's killing
phones,
folks.
dog.
People's
Yeah.
minds are so
Yeah.
go
It's
back to what
linking
you
them.
was- Yeah, bro. It's like people are not understanding the difference between real
Yeah.
and fake. And it's 7-8 billion people in the world. How many of those people are actually on social media?
True.
I would probably say maybe 20-30%. Yeah. So you're basing your thoughts and your opinions and your lifestyle and your character around something that isn't real. You can't take anything. I mean, yeah, there are influencers and people like that make their money and make livelihoods from social media. Okay, cool. If that's how you get it, then do what you got to do. But if I gain nothing from scrolling on the phone for 2 hours and forming think pieces about other people, why is it so important to me? And that's what I wish for us to like be able to let go of, is to understand that yes, this is a place for me to go and get jokes, laughs, see pictures, keep up with people, and be social with
Right.
people.
Yeah.
But this is not my life. This is not my livelihood. Like unless it is your livelihood, and that's how you make your bread off of it. I want us to be able to draw a line and differentiate the real. Like this is my real life, and this is a social media platform, and that's all it was created for. Nothing less and nothing more.
It's moderation. It's moderation. Like everything. I don't know who. Somebody. I think it was Dr. Magruder. It was somebody. But somebody always used to tell me like everything is okay in moderation. Like when that meter or that compass is off,
Starts to weigh a little
yeah,
bit.
it gets crazy. I think so many times people have the idea of like what they think they want or what they think they want to be, and they can see other people who are that online. So it's easy to be like, oh, I'm gonna follow 10 people that's like that because I'm gonna be that. But it's like that's not reality, bro. That's not you. That's not your journey. So I think one thing social media has really like done for folks is really murky the waters on what your personal journey looks like. Because my journey is nowhere near what Matt's journey looks like. But I still think Matt is a great person, and I still think I can be a great person. But it's just
The journeys are different. Yeah. Everybody's journey is different.
Yeah, that comparison, is really
it's
gonna,
sick.
It's gonna
Yeah,
get
it's
you.
just
Stop
man.
caring about other people, bro. You almost have to be, not to go back to that point, you almost kind of have to be a little bit of a hater. Like even if you see something that you envy of somebody, you got to just be like, I don't care. Focus on what you got going.
Yeah, like the only.
Like-
I agree.
Yeah, like bro, focus on you, bro. Who cares about? Okay, they did this, they did that. Oh, so did you do it?
Yeah.
Why you care?
And
Why
then
does it
most
matter?
of the time, the thing that they hating on, they're hating on what they see.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's behind the picture. So like, let's say Austin got a crazy fit on, and I'm hating on the gram. Austin might have had to rob a nigga to get that fit off. You know what I'm saying? If I knew what Austin had to do to get that, to get whatever it is I'm hating on, I might not want it that bad.
Yeah.
And if you want it bad enough to hate on it, go do what you got to do to go get it yourself. That's the piece that pisses me off the most. It's like I don't have and I don't have. That's it. It's not I don't have and I'm gonna go try to go get
There's
it.
no
It's just I
I
don't have.
and I don't have. Yeah.
So what you gonna do about it?
All y'all do is scream problems with no solution, and I mean,
I hate that.
ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
Or somebody else do it for me.
Yeah, come on, bro. I'm not trying to hear that.
Well, you better jump off the porch and do it yourself. Come
Big
on.
dog business. I will not hold your hand.
No
Facts,
facts, man.
though. But yeah, it's definitely pros and cons to the Black Twitter. For sure.
Okay, cool. So, can you talk about some of the ways that Black Twitter sets trends before the mainstream media catches on?
Pop the balloon. Wasn't that on Black Twitter?
I think I don't.
That was definitely
That was
on,
definitely
on the
that
Black
definitely
Media
came,
circuit before.
That definitely came from us.
Yeah.
It's a Netflix special on every Thursday now. I seen Dynasty
Oh, for
watching
real?
this. Yeah, bro. Every
What?
Thursday they have Pop the Balloon on Netflix now with the girl from Insecure. What's her name?
Oh, the Molly.
Yeah. So that's a prime example because Netflix is like the big bag. Like that's not.
Yeah, they benefit from
Yeah.
social media the most. That's
Oh,
where they
bro,
get their
What?
ideas.
I
from.
didn't know that was an actual show.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, that's
the guy
crazy.
yesterday was toxic. Oh my god, it was terrible.
But that sells though.
No, yeah, it does.
Yeah, nah,
That
facts.
sells.
Did the owner of the YouTube special is they getting broken off a little?
I don't know. I
Probably
think
not.
I think there was a lot of arguments about that because I think they took the
Interesting.
idea.
Yeah.
But I think that's also because like when we think about businesses and creativity, a lot of people don't think about trademarking stuff or like keeping it to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how big companies come and just take it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of some other trends that started on Black Twitter.
The crank dats.
I feel like roasting.
Bruh.
Like just straight up frying
man,
folk
jokes, yeah, facts.
for no reason. Like
yeah.
I see some of the
Bruh.
best jokes
Bruh.
ever on Twitter.
Bro,
crazy.
that's
And
not-
I
I ain't
honestly,
gonna lie.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Let me think of one, man. I
Bruh.
remember this one time I seen a nigga say, "Hey man, you look like you easy to draw." that was crazy. That was crazy.
Wait, I gotta look at my resources.
I think the some of the people that Twitter gets the best jokes off on, definitely Michael Jordan.
Bruh.
They always frying Mike.
Always frying.
I've been
Mike.
calling Mike Yellow Eye since I saw that on
They be cooking
Yellow
Mike.
Eye Devil is what
I
they
know
call
some
it.
more. I'm just not thinking of them right now.
Yeah,
Hold on.
bro.
Nah, Twitter got him. So I definitely would say
Yeah,
like
the roasting. For
the
sure.
roasting. Like we used to roast at lunch, like in person and stuff.
Yeah,
But like,
yeah.
bro, people really be frying folks on Twitter, and you don't even know them.
Nah,
And I
facts.
definitely think that's something that we started.
Yeah.
And it don't be personal. You
It
know what
don't.
I'm
It
saying?
just
I'm
be-
just getting a
it
joke
joke
off.
off, yeah.
And as somebody who respects humor, you know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
I love
facts.
that. Get that joke
Yeah,
off.
get that
you
joke
don't know,
off.
dude. That's what this is for.
Oh,
Get it
exactly.
off. It's no disrespect, bro. You'll fit hard.
It's a little-
However,
it's a little bit disrespectful.
that ain't leather.
that ain't leather.
That ain't leather.
That
That ain't
shit was
leather.
funny. Yeah,
That ain't leather.
Like, that ain't no leather.
Walk past, bro. He said that shit ain't leather, nigga. Shit ain't leather, nigga.
Oh,
Another
bro.
one.
I seen.
Them diamond testers.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
I love those.
Bruh,
I love
the
those.
diamond
I
testers.
love the diamond
bruh.
testers. What's Fat Boy SSE?
Yeah.
He was diamond testing his homie and ripped the chain off. Your shit fake. You do not have it. For real. I love them diamond testers.
I seen
man.
this one trend where it's like, we might have to cut this.
If you start a sentence, but you might have to cut this.
We gonna have to
Likely we'll
cut
cut
it.
it.
but maybe not. Let's see.
Let's see.
So it was like this video of like things women can't do, and
Yeah,
he was
we
saying,
gonna cut it.
Yeah.
We gonna have to cut it.
and he
Go
was
ahead,
standing
though.
next
Go
to his
ahead.
wife. He was like, "Hey man, here goes something women can't do. This he just did this."
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we might be all right with that.
My home. Yeah.
That means shut up. For those who are lost, because I know some of y'all are lost.
oh god.
That means shut up.
Yeah, no.
Be quiet. That was a good one.
Twitter got some good jokes.
Nah, they do, bro. The roasting is probably the
yeah.
funniest one though, bro.
I'm trying to think.
Or,
of
no,
some-
I think the trolling. I'm a troll, so like seeing people troll on Twitter is the funny. AB,
Oh my god,
bro, he's hilarious, bro.
just trolling, bro.
So-
Just trolling.
So I don't know if y'all. I saw this on Complex yesterday. I think it's probably one of the craziest things ever. So as of right now, apparently, the presidential administration is considering starting a reality TV show.
I saw, yeah.
to allow.
Oh yeah, listen.
They're thinking of implementing a reality TV show for immigrants to try to go through a series of tests and activities to try to gain
Citizenship.
their citizenship.
Survival.
And there is no way in hell you can tell me that didn't come from Twitter. It's no way in hell. I know for a fact. But it's a crazy idea. Would I watch? Probably. but
Bro, that is crazy.
so that would be one of my
Yeah,
things that I would say that they saw.
Watch it.
They saw something. Yeah.
Watch it.
Yeah. We're gonna have to cut Austin mic off for this one. I don't think I was just, you know what I'm saying, letting y'all know that
Why you say that, bro?
Twitter is
I got
affecting
one.
us on the administration presidentially.
Well, I think even the way the administration uses social media right now, they're trying to get that reaction out of
Yeah,
people.
bro. What was that joint when Trump won and he did like a a love letter. He was like,
Yeah, that was on Valentine's
Roses
Day.
are red, violets are blue. Something.
If you're
something.
illegal, I'll deport you.
Yeah, man, that was crazy.
The White House page.
The White House page.
One Trump versus 100 illegals. I was like, all right.
Yeah, bro.
All right.
Yeah, man. So,
All right.
First of all, y'all lame.
But that goes back to the trolling that Devin
Yeah,
was
that's the
saying.
trolling,
We
yeah.
started that,
Yeah.
and now
The White House is trolling.
The White House of the United States is trolling the
Whenever a
United
joke
States
goes
of
white,
America.
it's over. Joke's
How does
over.
that work?
Whenever they join in, joke's over.
Yeah, no, it's a go too far.
And that's another thing. Like what we said last episode, man. We say what's cool. We decide what's cool. We decide what's popping at the
Nah,
moment.
for sure.
But as soon as they catch on, catch on, joke's over.
Yeah.
Time to
Not
move on to
fun
another
anymore.
thing. Not
Yeah.
fun anymore. Y'all
Yeah.
suck. Y'all
When those
lame.
Chris Pauls laughing.
Nah,
No.
No.
yeah, facts.
I wonder why he hates Steve Kerr.
Yo, somebody he called Steve Kerr a bitch ass.
He
I
did.
wonder why he hates.
Oh my
that
God.
guy.
Must wear his jersey today.
Yeah, right.
Should have wore it.
Oh, another really good just how we consume content.
Oh, yeah.
Like even when they used to put like the 90s shows back on streaming platforms. So like it was a thread the other day I was reading. It was like the most insufferable TV characters.
Oh, that'd be
Man, and I'm gonna say, man, Moesha and that damn daddy, accompanied by Vanessa from the Bernie Mac show, man.
Yeah, Vanessa.
Frank
Insufferable.
was yeah.
Insufferable, bro.
Nah.
Especially
I like
Vanessa.
Moesha.
I didn't realize that Frank was that bad until y'all brought it to my attention.
Same.
You don't
Y'all
realize
had
it
to
while
bring
watching
to
the
my
show,
attention.
but
I
if
didn't
you go
realize it was
back,
that
Frank
bad.
is
saying
really
watch it
bad.
now. Yeah,
If you go back and watch it now, and then
Yeah.
that,
Vanessa. Yeah,
bro, y'all remember when that episode when Moesha had like a brand new Saturn card, free, brand new, and turned it down because it wasn't her? I would have probably smacked the micro braids out that out her head for real, man.
What else was the other one you said?
Vanessa.
Vanessa
From
from
Bernie Mac.
Bro,
Bernie Mac
it
show,
was some
yeah.
times where Bernie should have probably shipped her ass back to the projects.
Nah, she was pretty bad.
She was wilding, yeah.
I'm trying to think of any other characters that might have been insufferable. That's a really good point.
Florida Evans from Good Time.
I don't think she was insufferable,
Yes, she
bro.
was.
I don't think she was
But
insufferable.
to be
That's how they-
fair though,
that's how they behave back then.
and she depicted. I mean, I'm not trying to be rude, but she depicted like a nagging mom, bro. Like,
Yeah,
for
That's
real.
really how
Yeah,
they was
yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
really.
Right?
No,
That's why I
because
don't-
like you gotta think about it. Every time they had an opportunity to move out the hood, I think we better stay here in poverty.
That's-
she was,
but that's
she
how
would end
people
up,
mindset
she would
was.
end up being right though,
Yeah.
because something would fall through.
Insufferable character. I'm thinking now. Like,
Insufferable is crazy.
Ooh.
I can't think of nobody.
Can't think of
I
nobody.
know, not right now, not on the top of my head.
But yeah, nah, we can.
I'll probably do some
We
research.
can bookmark this and we can.
Yeah,
that's a good one.
This could be
Yeah.
another episode for real.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah,
Wendy Bird from Ozarks is mine though.
Ooh,
Lord.
that's a good one.
Cause Wendy.
That's a
Wendy.
good one.
You.
Nah, we're gonna have to bookmark that one
Yeah.
and come back to
Yeah,
it for
I
movie.
got some people from Sinners that's that my smoke with.
But yeah, nah, man. Final comments on Black Twitter.
Yeah, I just say
Final
it's,
statements.
like I said, it's an extension of Black culture in its like purest form. Like I said, we with the positives, like we find a space, created the space. But it's constant that as well. So like
Yeah.
things that we see in our everyday culture among us, we see that on Black Twitter as well. So yeah,
I love it. I love it all.
yeah,
It's really a lot of great positives. It's a lot of highs. We just
Yeah.
gotta learn when to shut the hell up.
yeah, for
I
sure.
think that's our downfall.
And support each other some
Just
more. Show
learn-
some more love.
If we
to
could
each
just
other.
master the art at shutting your ass up,
Mhm.
we can go so far.
Become a pro. Become a pro at shutting your ass.
Yeah,
up.
the next president needs to just have that as they, run a slogan: "Shut your ass up." A lot of y'all just need to shut your ass up. Man. A lot of problems in the world could be solved right now.
Yeah.
Just
You
hush.
Today.
Shut your ass. Shut your ass up. If you're watching that Dapper Dialogue today, take time to shut your ass up. When you think when you think you should speak,
Don't.
do me a favor. Do me a
Shut
favor.
your ass
And don't.
up.
Shut your ass up. Sponsored by Dapper Dialogue.
I think for me, I'm gonna say an unpopular one. Delete your account. I deleted my Twitter account like 4 times because you're not about to pull them tweets from high school on me.
Facts.
I'm sorry.
At least
once.
make it private.
At least make it private.
But if you got
You're
a
never gonna
public,
find it.
Yeah, if you got a
public
public account, you
talking-
out here wilding.
Nah,
tighten
It
up.
don't work.
Yeah.
Tighten up. You can't get no job because they gonna pull them tweets.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to do something that
Yeah.
would give them a reason to go back and search at your history.
Yeah,
do your
dog.
due
I mean,
diligence, bro.
prime example, like not saying which role it was, but like in some of the roles that I am in, like we bring in speakers and stuff, and I do deep dives on these people. So if I do a deep dive on you and I find what I find, like, I'm not working with you no more, bro.
You are not the guy. You lost that on a bad.
Yeah, and that's stupid. Like, it's not worth losing.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth losing no bread.
Because I know I was we were saying some wild shit.
I don't even.
I scrolled back to my joint back, and I'm like, I'm glad my account been private this whole time.
So
definitely.
Yeah, Austin's
let's pull Austin's tweets and put them on.
We should, Manu.
We should pull
Manu.
top 4 Austin tweets and put them on.
Top 4 Austin tweets.
Let's go back to 2014
That's what I'm
Austin
saying.
tweets, man. Boy, oh boy, you gonna find some content there.
Man, I remember one time I called Harry, told me I'm a cross dresser.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's bad.
I had some shit, man.
It's
It was
bad.
funny as shit, though, man. You can't say
It
this
was
shit
bad.
not funny, man.
It was bad. I think one time you also said Harriet Tubman was narcoleptic, which
Which
wasn't a
is
lie.
No.
Wasn't a lie.
That's factual.
We're not gonna go. We're not gonna go in the house. We're not gonna go in the house. We're not gonna go in the house. Just do your research.
Do your research. Do your own
Do your
research.
research on.
Read a book.
Yeah,
It sounds crazy,
He
but
was
she
about to
got
go
hit in the
crazy
head
on
with a.
Harriet. He was about to go crazy.
That's factual.
Remember, she was supposed to be on a
I
$20
stand by
bill.
that.
We were supposed to get them Tubmans. We still ain't got them
Tell them I
Tubmans.
said it.
We still ain't got them Tubmans.
But yeah, nah, man. I would echo the sentiments that everybody else has said. I think when we're able to find that happy medium
Yeah.
in between, you know, the pros and the cons and shutting your ass up, you know what I'm saying? I really think that we'll be able to at least like benefit from it. You know what I'm saying? Like I want people to start getting more than jokes from Black Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it be trans, whether it be money, whether it be
Fact.
businesses, whatever.
For that continue to grow.
I want it to be a real like.
Yeah.
I want the benefit to become tangible
Yeah.
for us because, like Austin said, we deem what's cool and we've been doing it forever. So it's time for us to kind of start getting some of that on the back end. I don't know what that looks like. That's for everybody who spends all their time on social media. That's for y'all to figure out. I'm
Fact.
getting mine the hard way. Pause. Yeah, that was crazy, Tom.
Crazy. That was crazy.
But yeah, man. On that note, we're gonna go ahead and close for the day.
Take that.
Yeah, man. We'll be back soon. Dapper Dialogue, as always. We appreciate y'all conversation, y'all time. We appreciate the viewers.
Facts.
Y'all been
Shout
going
out to
crazy
y'all.
on the videos, man. We appreciate it. We
Shout out to
appreciate.
y'all.
We
Shout out to
appreciate all the
y'all.
love.
Share the video.
Share the video, like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about next. We've been
Please,
trying
yeah.
to pick from our viewers and pick topics that y'all want to hear us talk about. So definitely let us know what y'all want to hear from next. As always, we are Dapper Dialogue, where style meets substance in every conversation.
Sure.
We forgot to do the intro, or we forgot to say our names on the way in, so we can just say them on the way out.
I'm Austin.
Matt.
Devin.
I am your host, Tone, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bet.
Peace.
Peace.